good. Good Goldie horns. Which populated? Which really hood? I'm hyped this morning. I'm hyped, baby. Work. When you see me do that, when I go, that means I really wanted to just tell somebody, fuck you looking at, nigga. Looking at my motherfucking mouth, nigga. Which populate? My nigga Big Dice in the building. We on that Worldstar right now. Shout out to the nigga Big Dice. Sharon Young, that's Big Dice. When you see Sharon Young, that's Big Dice. Utica Ave, you heard? Dice, we on Worldstar right now. You on there shining, baby. You on there shining. Your name is up there on the homepage and all of that, bro. You on there shining. We winning out this motherfucker. You heard? Shout out to Worldstar, man. Worldstar be showing LAZ some love, man. You know, I had a lot of ups and downs with Worldstar, but overall, there's some good niggas over there. You heard? But yeah, man, that new joint is on Worldstar right now. That shit moving. You heard? That shit moving. That shit been up there since 12 midnight last night. I fell asleep though. I woke up seeing the shit up there 4:30 this morning. I said, air. We're winning again. Slide up in here like this little Eli, you heard? It's brick out here. I came out here without what that random clipper guard doing on the floor? I packed up the whole beauty salon and just left a random clipper guard. Word, cold. It's cold as a motherfucker. It's supposed to be going up to 65. I'm out here with this light hoodie. Shout out to the bros sent me this hoodie. Yo, listen, if you got a clothing brand, this joint a little snug. You heard? It's a little snug. But that's how I like my shit, snuggy. Can't be too baggy. Look like I'm about to bust one of these people upside their head and run with their pocketbook out here. But shout out to the bros who sent me this hoodie. If you got a brand that you pushing, a clothing brand that you pushing, imagine if I did my next 10 lives like I'm doing right now. Imagine if I did my next 10 lives with your clothing brand on. Come on, bro. Y'all dudes don't be utilizing the guard the way y'all could be utilizing the guard. You heard? How you doing? Listen, I be pressing everything West Indian. You heard? I see you West Indian, I'm pressing you. That's it.
It was all about the money. It was like,
Brooklyn done fucked my head up. Brooklyn done fucked me up. I don't like none of the West Indian bros. Yep. Nah, I like them all, baby. I ain't discriminating. Indians under my belt too. Let me see what I got. I got Trinidad, of course. I got Jamaica. I've had a Jamaican. I've had a Trinidadian. Virgin Islands. The Antiguan chick love me. Fast Catch Dave. Shout out to the bro Super Dave. Shout out to the bro Super Dave. And you know what I mean? Hopefully coming to the channel very soon. Yeah, man, I fuck with all of that, bro. Haitian, Bayesian. I fuck with it all, baby. St. Croix, St. Kitts, Dominica. I don't care how small that island is. I'm coming for you, baby. I'm coming for you, baby. Niggas call my dick the, let me start. Niggas call my dick the Labor Day Parade, nigga. But nah, man. Manny Gomez was popping. Polo the Guard was really good. Gavaccio was popping. Alonzo Hall, Michael Davis, what up? Young Jesus, what's really good? D Joseph, Uptown, what up? Oh, my nigga Ebron in the building. My nigga Ebron in the building, which populated. I see you in the building, my bro. Murphy Law Live, what's poppin'? Antoine Porter, what's really? Gateway Drug, what's poppin'? So he, what's poppin'? Doe the Shoe Pro, what's really good? Slim Blunt Gang, you already Snow Bunny. Louis V, you already Snow Bunny. Yeah, my nigga Ebron in the building. Ebron shitting on us, y'all. Ebron don't want to give us no more stories, man. They love you on here, Ebron. Who was telling me something yesterday? Who was telling me that? Who was telling me that? Who the fuck was telling me that? Somebody was telling me the other day that they peoples is a CO on the island. And they was telling me, yo, the whole island tuned in ever since. The whole island already been tuned in. But since Ebron came on there with his CO stories, them COs is tuned in, nigga. Them COs is tuned in. So if you tuned in out there and you a CO chick that make a good $150,000 a year, I need them COs that work an actual house. Like, I don't want you work in the mess hall and all of that. You ain't making enough money. I need you to work an actual. I need a chick that work in the Beacon. She work her own house. I need a chick that got a steady 3 to 11 in the Beacon. Holla at me. I had a CO chick before though. I think I had 2 CO chicks. Let me think. Let me go through my mental Rolodex. Nah, but I had 1 CO chick though. Know what I mean? Let me see. Did I have 1 or 2 CO chicks? I had a CO chick. I had a motherfucking military police. Or basically, she just a cop. But you know, in DC and all of that, like they cops be military police and all type of wild, weird shit. Federal shit and all of that. But I done had a black police chick. It's psycho. You heard? That's all I got to say. Shout out to the homie, but you a psycho. You heard? And I would never fuck with a black police broad again. I'm Gucci. Bitch, murder you, call the cops on you, set you up, I'm good. Them bros be bogged out. Them CO black bros, y'all be a little bogged out too though. Black CO chicks, y'all be a little bugged out. But I fuck with y'all. Shout out to Miss B. I see Miss B is a captain now on the island. I was in the 4th building when Miss B first started her job. That was the homie. Miss B was there that time. Niggas put a dead mouse on a nigga face while he was asleep. That's how niggas used to play in the spot. Niggas was playing too much, man. You heard a new nigga had came in, he was asleep. Niggas found a dead mouse in the house. Niggas put that shit on that nigga face while he was asleep. You heard? And Miss B a funny motherfucker. Miss B woke the nigga up and told him to go wash his face. And he was like, wash my face for what? She was like, listen, please, just go wash your face. Nigga waking this nigga up 3, 4 in the morning talking about wash your face. Nigga went to the bathroom and washed his face. I said, yo, this place here called C-74. This is a dude, we ain't in Kansas anymore, Toto. Yo, my nigga, you in your Midtown loft chilling? Nigga just gave me a look like, oh shit, hood dude. He was sitting in the window on his Mac computer. He gave me the look like he was guilty for being so luxurious. I gave that nigga the look like, yeah, nigga, I see you in your motherfucking Midtown loft. Enjoying life. Then when I was walking past the building, the doorman was about to jump and open the door for me like I was one of the residents. Then he seen my hoodie and shit. He was like, never mind. Just a ruffian. It's just a ruffian from the ghetto strolling through these parts again. Jaxo was popping. Donna Charles was popping. I see you in the building. COE Films, what's really good? Young King, what up? Uptown, peace. New Orleans was popping. Yeah, man, but new episode is dropping at 10 cash. You heard? Then we got another new episode dropping at 4. They just approved the episode that them niggas had that shit under review for 4 days. God damn. Our pumpkin game is serious out here. But it's like, yo, niggas had my shit under review for 4 days. I thought it was a wrap, bro. They had two episodes that I got that's highly controversial. Had them shits under review for 4 days. I said, damn, I thought they was gonna have to go on the Gen Pop TV page, because that's what I'm doing now. When an episode gets banned from my regular page, I gotta put it on my Gen Pop TV page, you heard? So that's gonna be dope. I got a Saquon story on my Gen Pop TV page. That shit got 1,000 views already. Like, that's great. That shit got 1,000 views already. You know what I mean? So I'm about to start going in with that Gen Pop TV page. So if you ain't subscribed to that Gen Pop TV page, make sure y'all subscribe to that Gen Pop TV page, because there will be exclusive episodes and exclusive content on there that I can't put on my page. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. Mr. Executioner, holla at me, my bro. I'm on Instagram, Real Saint Laz, or you could email me lazbeats@gmail.com. You understand what I'm saying? Or text that number that I'm always posting. You feel what I'm saying? Text that number, let me know what that story is about, and we go in. Oh, shout out to the bro C3. Shout out to the bro C3 from St. Louis. Shout out to the bro C3 from St. Louis. How you doing? Shout out to the bro C3 from St. Louis. We did a crazy story yesterday. You heard? Crazy St. Louis story coming. You heard? St. Louis jail story and street story. Know what I mean? So if you from St. Louis, man, make sure you tuned in. I love St. Louis. You heard? But shout out to the bro C3. We did a crazy powerful episode. I'm mad right now because I don't have I forgot to charge my laptop last night, and I was gonna take that shit with me so I could just edit this episode right quick in the car. You feel what I'm saying? So now I gotta wait till I go all the way back uptown to motherfucking edit this episode. But we did a crazy episode last night. You heard? And I'm mad happy that they approved these 2 episodes that I got bubbling, because they both very important episodes. You heard? Y'all heard that episode. If y'all ain't checked that joint that's on the page about Judge Judy found the bro not guilty in his first homicide case when he was 13 years old, right? Now I'm about to drop. Son got 4 life sentences plus 365 years. His name is Spank from Far Rockaway from the 40s. Shout out to the brothers from Queens that's on my back like a cheap suit, making sure I know the difference between 40 projects in South Jamaica and the 40s in Far Rockaway, because that shit was confusing me. I said I could have sworn 40 projects was in South Jamaica, but he's saying he from 40s in Far Rockaway. I never knew it was 2 different 40s. You feel what I'm saying? But now I know, man. But son is from the 40s, and basically son got 4 life sentences plus 365 years. You know what I mean? For one of the for a very crazy crime. So, you know, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'll let y'all see it at 4 o'clock when the episode drop. where the brother is explaining how he got them 4 life sentences. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a crazy story, and I need y'all to chime in on them comments and let me know what your opinion is. Straight up. The brother is in a Maryland jail. I can't remember what jail he in, but he in Maryland, you know what I mean? Because he caught his case in Maryland, you know what I mean? But he's from Far Rockaway. Real talk. Sud is a good dude, man. But yeah, he got 35 years in right now, though. He been locked up 35 years, so you know what I mean? We about to put out some monster stories. Son got monster. Ooh wee. I'm about to hit y'all with HDM Rikers Island stories from the 70s and early 80s, bro. I'm about to hit niggas with Rikers Island stories from the 70s, my nigga. You heard? This shit different, son. That's why we need this we need this television series deal for Rikers Island. Listen, like I said, I got the animated television series about Rikers Island called Rikers Island Legends, the animated series. That's strictly about adolescence in C-74. But then the real live action drama series, television series, that's called Hazen Street. Don't bite my shit out there, Hollywood ass niggas. My shit is called Hazen Street because every building on the island, the address is Hazen Street. That's the address. That's the last street before you go onto the island in Queens. You feel what I'm saying? So every address on that bitch is Hazen Street. So that's the TV series name now. Hazen Street, my nigga. We gonna be telling Rikers Island stories from the 70s all the way up to the present, my nigga. That's like, let's say the first season. See, listen, the reason why we gonna do this is we gonna show the lineage and the history of shit, right? So imagine the first season is the 70s, then the second season is the 80s, third season the 90s. You already know how that's gonna go. You already know how that's gonna go. Every season be a different decade, my nigga. Shit be wild. And we be seeing niggas' fathers, how niggas was when they fathers came through the motherfucking system. You feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas is, what time is it? It's 9. Some of y'all niggas is some of y'all niggas wish this was open right now. You a bad motherfucker if you wake up, if at 9 cash you at the Popeyes window like, yo, y'all open? Nigga like, nah, we ain't open, it's 9 cash. Nigga like, yo, just let me in, my nigga. Nigga trying to get a 4-piece. Nigga trying to get a 4-piece with fries and a biscuit with a side of mashed potatoes at 9:30. Straight up. Cecil Walker, what's poppin'? Sour Diesel, what up? Like, what's poppin'? Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all dudes, man. Listen, man. Be more in the building. What's poppin'? We got some Baltimore talk on the channel dropping at 4 cash. You heard? That's in a half hour. We got some, no, not in a half hour. In a half hour, we dropping that part 6 to my nigga Peter Pan. That's the conclusion and the final episode to the series, Peter Pan Surviving North Carolina. Let me tell you something about the bro Peter Pan. Peter Pan done developed his own little following just with this little 6-episode series. That nigga got niggas harassing me. Niggas in the comments like, yo, Laz, what up? Drop that part 6. What the fuck is good? Niggas on my back, son. Real talk. Bubby, I appreciate that donation. I appreciate that donation. That's big business. Appreciate you. Real talk. Jamel P. What's poppin'? Ville gang in the building. But it's like, yo, niggas on my back. Niggas is on my back. Like, yo, drop that part 6, nigga. What's poppin'? So I finally dropped that part 6. Shout out to the bro, Peter Pan. You feel me? Like, we murdered that series right quick. That shit crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And we gonna be doing more, man. We gonna be doing more. But that little 6 series alone, that little 6 episode series alone, that shit hit so hard and got so much adventure in it. It's crazy, bro. Bubbly, I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Know what I mean? I appreciate you appreciating the content, man. You heard? What I said, my new AKA content Cagney. You heard? Content Cagney. Like, shout out to the bro, shout out to the bro Bleak. That's just new on the channel. It's mad dudes commenting, dudes criticizing his life. You feel me? But you got, I hate to say it, but sometimes you got to be from the hood to understand, man, how a dude end up. You feel what I'm saying? Dudes be good dudes, but dudes, you know, that's an old cliche where they be like, if it ain't no fathers in the household. But bro, that shit ain't just a cliche. You know what it is, son? A lot of young dudes, a lot of young black dudes and shit, Latin dudes, not just, but anybody, any young dudes. Bro, if you ain't got a real nigga, if you ain't got a real motherfucker as a father figure in your life, whether it be a real father, stepfather, or uncle that live in your crib, if you don't see a man conducting himself like a man and moving the way a man is supposed to move, you gonna grow up with a confused perception on what manhood and being a man is really about. If you grew up in a house with a father that provides legally, goes out and get motherfucking, either he got a job, he own a business, whatever it is he's doing, he getting money legally, he ain't no motherfucking sucker, he move a certain kind of way, he demands respect, you understand what I'm saying? He controls his household, he keeps things in order. Bro, listen. When you grow up in a household with a father like that, you have a certain type of different swag, my nigga. If you pay attention to the niggas you knew who grew up with a father in their house, they different type of mature niggas, and they always was a little bit mature. You understand what I'm saying? Because these mothers, they did what they could with us, but at the end of the day, my nigga, these women really wasn't built for the shit that was in the streets, because they don't think that way. You understand what I'm saying? They don't think predatory. Women don't have a predator mentality the way men do and even little boys do. You understand? So they don't really, a lot of times they don't know what to prepare their sons for. They mean well, they do well for their kids, but they don't really know how to completely prepare their kids for that action. You feel me? So dudes growing up with a father in their crib, they be different sometimes. I'm not saying every nigga, because some niggas, they ain't get along with their father. But even if you didn't get along with your father, if you see your pops handling his business a certain way, moving a certain way, not doing certain, nigga don't fuck with drugs, nigga like, nah, I don't fuck with none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Or a nigga, you gonna pick up some of them traits, my nigga. You gonna pick up some of them traits, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, I know some niggas, I ain't gonna even mention names, niggas from the Ville who they pops died, right? And it was 3 brothers. The first brother, he was around when before his pops was on drugs. He was a regular dude. He was around for his pops, raising them for the first 10 years of his life. Then he had other little brothers. His other little brothers was around when his pops was smoking. You feel me? Straight up, it's some deep shit. His other little brothers was around for when his pops was getting high.
You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever. And you know, falling victim to the traps of the streets and the traps that society sets for niggas sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, two of the brothers turned out, you know, they was more street niggas. You heard? They was more street niggas, more prone to, you know, street shit. But my bro that was there when his father wasn't getting high, and he had a normal upbringing, son was always mature. Son was always intelligent. Son was always the nigga that was like, I'm out of here, my nigga. Too many stupid niggas on this corner. I'm talking about when we was young, when I was stupid, because I ain't have no pops in the crib. So when we was stupid, like, yo, let's go over there and hang out with the niggas who carry the Mac 10s and the Tech 9s. Let's go hang on the roof. Let's go hang on the roof with 12 niggas and we all got machine guns. That particular friend of mine, he would be like, I'm Gooch, my nigga. I'll see you tomorrow. You heard? Son's still from the hood. He ain't no sucker. He'll beat a nigga ass real quick. You feel what I'm saying? But he's just not a dummy. He wasn't a dummy. He wasn't a crash dummy ready to throw his life away over dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's because that nigga was raised by a father that was a straight thinking black man. You feel what I'm saying? A solid black man until that crack hit the ghetto and you know, he fell victim. But I always think about that dude, my man, and another one of my mans who his pop started smoking, but he was raised by a non-smoking, strict black father before that crack shit hit, and son ain't end up in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So that father figure, that should be necessary, bro. That should be necessary. Real talk. Now, if you got a father figure, that nigga busting his gun and shit, now your nigga in your house, he a father figure, he going out in the street shooting shit and shit, you gonna pick up them traits, nigga. You gonna pick up them traits. Straight up. Like my step pops, my moms, the nigga my moms was with for mad years. That nigga was in and out of jail all his life. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga was in Brooklyn House. That nigga did a year in Brooklyn House like 5 years in a row, my nigga. When Brooklyn House was open back in the days, that nigga did a year in Brooklyn House like 5 years in a row, my nigga. We used to be on every visit. We used to hate that fucking Brooklyn House visit with that little ass visiting room. You gotta sit in that shit for like 4 hours to go up there for 1 hour. That shit was the worst. But yeah, that nigga was coming around with hammers and drugs and shit like that. So, you know, I picked up some of them traits, nigga. That nigga was telling me war stories. When I was 10 years old, nigga was telling me, yeah, shit, you know, I came down the block. I see the nigga, I just opened fire. Boo, 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 boo. Know what I mean? I'm like, word? Know what I mean? So it's some deep shit about who you let in your household, bro. Like your moms might like thugs, you know, all these chicks like thugs. But you like I always say, you got evil thugs and then you got good thugs. Your mom's gotta be, these kids' mothers out here, they gotta make sure they choose a good thug that's playing on the good team. Cause sometimes they be picking an evil thug and that nigga is around your kids. And that nigga putting all type of shit in your kids' head. Your kid grow up to be a fucking killer. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you gonna fuck with a thug, the chick, she gotta know how to fuck with a good thug, nigga. La 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 la, friendly thugs. Remember that episode of South Park when niggas locked the Crips and Bloods in the gym together? Oh man, that shit was one of the most hilarious episodes on the planet. When niggas locked the Bloods and the Crips in the rec center together, and them niggas started getting along, and them niggas just started singing that song. La 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 la, the Crips and Bloods. La 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 la, the friendly thugs. That shit is fucking funny, nigga. Yo, South Park is fucking stupid, bro.
Niggas had them niggas. La 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 la, the Crips and Bloods. La 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 la, the friendly thugs. Them niggas was getting along, playing basketball, working out with each other. You heard? That shit was fucking funny, nigga. Niggas gotta see that. If you ain't never see that, put in South Park, Crips and Bloods. Oh, man. That shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarrington. I think it's a two-parter, too. I think that shit is a two-part series. But that shit. Now, I told y'all niggas, man, South Park, I use South Park for therapy, bro. Whenever the pressures of the world is getting on me too much, when I feel like the world is spinning out of control, I sit down and watch 2-3 episodes of South Park, and I feel better, nigga. I feel better because it's something that says in me, if human beings could be this fucking silly and funny, there's hope for humanity. Period. Straight up. If there's human beings on this planet that could be that fucking silly and funny, there is some hope, my nigga. Fucking aliens come down to destroy the whole earth. Some of these niggas have had them aliens laughing their ass off, nigga. You heard? Aliens be like, fuck it, man. Leave them niggas, let them live. Them niggas funnier than the motherfucker. So that's what I do when I get stressed out, man. I put in some South Park work or some forget about it. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty make you see a brighter day. Rick and Morty, nigga, you could be motherfucking, you could be about to be sentenced to life. You watch a couple of episodes of Rick and Morty, nigga, you be like, I'ma make it, man. If niggas could be this, if Rick could be this fucking funny, I'ma make it in life. That nigga right there, Rick from Rick and Morty, that's an inspiring motherfucker, nigga. Whenever you depressed, watch Rick and Morty, son. If you feeling stressed out and you feel like you need some self-confidence, watch Rick and Morty, son. That nigga Rick just don't give a fuck. That's the chi. That's the science behind the shit. That nigga Rick don't give a fuck, son. He don't give a fuck so much, he could survive anything. You heard? Because his level of I don't give a fuck is so extreme. That nigga don't care about nothing. That nigga don't give a fuck. That nigga clone his daughter. That nigga don't care, son. He stopped caring a long time ago. So that's the science behind Rick. Rick teaches you to stop giving a fuck so much. Sometimes we be giving a fuck too much. Shit, how your whole life you be stressed the fuck out all day, every day. Because you give a fuck too much. But Rick don't give a fuck at all, bro. About nobody. Real talk. Queen Lotus was popping. Boondocks is another joint that I love. It's another joint that I watch for therapy. That's another joint I watch for therapy. Boondocks predicted mad shit, son. Boondocks predicted that motherfucking Popeye's chicken shit. How niggas gonna be in the streets rioting and fighting over chicken. They did that shit way before that Popeye shit came out. And that shit was called the chicken flu, because right after that Popeye shit happened, that COVID shit popped off. So them niggas is some predicting the future motherfuckers too on the Boondocks. It ain't just the Simpsons. Son, that nigga predicted everything on the Boondocks, son. That niggas was gonna be wearing purses. When that nigga Thug, remember when that nigga Gangstalicious came out with the motherfucking skirts and the motherfucking pocketbooks and shit? Niggas was wearing them shits. Nigga said, Gangstalicious, we've never seen this type of style on hip hop before. Like I see you with the pearls. Nigga was like, yeah, you know what I mean? You know, everybody done did the gold. Everybody done did the gold already. You know, we doing something different this year. You know what I mean? So, you know, we busting out with the pearls. You know, we getting in touch with our feminine side. You know what I mean? We busting out with the pearls. Nigga had niggas in the rap game wearing pearl necklaces and pocketbooks. Thugnificent and them niggas. That shit was funny as fuck. Thugnificent was fucked up, nigga. After that nigga dissed that nigga Soulja Boy, and Soulja Boy dissed that nigga career was over. That nigga was sitting in the crib stressed. Nigga had cobwebs on his statues. That nigga was like, yo, Riley, man, you think you could get Gangstalicious on the track with us? Nigga had to join out homies over hoes, homies over hoes. That shit was fucking funny, nigga. Nigga was like, yo, Riley, man, I like you, Riley. He said, I like how you never talked about that thing that happened, you know what I mean? That thing that happened. Nigga said, what thing? Nigga said, this is why I like you. This is why I like you, Riley. Nigga said, oh. He said, what you talking about? What? He said, you talking about, he said, don't worry, I ain't gonna tell nobody how you kissed another man in the mouth. That's between me and you, Gangstalicious. Nigga, you see, this is why you the little homie. You got that box of clothes I sent you? Nigga said, you got that box of clothes I sent you? Nigga had that nigga Riley with a pocketbook and a skirt on. And them niggas did that shit 10 years before that shit took place, nigga. But nah, the Boondocks crazy. You know, it was one season or 2 seasons that, you know, it wasn't the nigga Aaron McGruber or Grubber, whatever his name is, Pawn Self, that wrote the joint because he was in disputes with fucking the Cartoon Network. He was in with Adult Swim or whatever. He was in conflict with them niggas. So for one of them seasons, that's not even his writing. So them strange, wild seasons, man, I don't know. But he's supposed to be coming back with a new season right now. Like, he's supposed to be dropping a new season soon. That shit gonna be fire. Real talk. But that Rick and Morty, that Boondocks, that South Park, all that's therapy, my nigga. All of that is therapy. All that's therapeutic. Word to mother, damn, I forgot John Witherspoon is dead, man. You know what I mean? But the Boondocks, man, shit funny as fuck, nigga. That shit funny as fuck. My favorite episode is when that nigga Usher was taking that nigga Tom Broad. Oh man, that shit funny as a motherfucker, son. Nigga Usher was taking that nigga bitch and they had to call in a pimp named Slickback. Nah, there's too many episodes to say what my favorite episode is, though. Nah, my favorite episode, is when them niggas had their family from New Orleans over to their crib. Niggas had their family from New Orleans because of Katrina. They family had to come stay with them niggas. Oh, man, that shit was dumb funny, son. Nigga was like, yo, you see? He was like, yo, word up, man. He was like, yo, shouty. I can't do a New Orleans accent. But the nigga was like, see, you know what I mean? If you wasn't my cousin, man, shit, man, I'll sneak right up in this motherfucker. I take everything. I clear this whole shit out, nigga. This TV, this stereo system, these couches, everything, nigga. I clear this whole shit out. But you family, you know what I mean? Yo, that shit dumb funny, son. Oh man, niggas got they FEMA check. Niggas got that FEMA check. Niggas was out. Niggas ain't get that nigga a dime. Niggas got that FEMA check. Niggas like, I'm telling you, cousin, when I get my FEMA check, man, I got you, baby. You know how I do, man. Shit. You looked out, man. Listen. Nigga got that FEMA check, nigga. Them niggas cleared out that nigga crib in 30 seconds. Niggas was all in them niggas' refrigerator, all over them niggas. Them niggas was losing their mind in that house. Fucking with them New Orleans niggas. Said, yeah, you know, see all this nice right here. Yeah, you see how you got this hooked up right here? Yeah, you know, if this was New Orleans, shouty, you know, I come all up in here, man, this shit. I take everything, this PlayStation, this motherfucking TV, these couches, stereo system, nigga, all that shit'll be gone, nigga. All that shit'll be gone, but you family, you know, you good, cuz. That shit is a funny ass show, bro. Them niggas be doing that shit to me, man. Niggas be so untech savvy. Nigga Raleigh came over to them niggas crib. Nigga found them niggas some broads. Nigga did 2 little simple things on the computer. Niggas was like, oh shit, this nigga a genius. Nigga said, what you a computer genius or something, nigga? Nigga said, oh yo, this is why I fuck with you, little nigga. The nigga Thugnificent. Nigga was like, yo, this motherfucker right here is smart as a motherfucker. I said, this nigga a motherfucking computer genius or some shit. Nigga ain't do nothing but go on motherfucking MySpace and find 3 broads. Nigga was like, so what, you just put the shit in like that? You just go on the check? Oh shit, this nigga a genius. You heard? That's how niggas be doing me. Nigga, I be doing one little simple shit. Yo, hold on, son. Niggas be like, yo, son, yo, this is why I love you, son. Know what I mean? Yo, son, nigga ever play with you, son? I murder that nigga, son. Word to mother, just let me know, son. I come through blamming. Like, yo, son, I just made a mixtape cover for you right quick, son. That's all it was, son. I did it in 20 minutes, nigga. You ain't gotta kill a nigga for me for no shit like that, bro, but good looking. I'm like, nah, son, word to mother, son. Word up, niggas play with you, son. You know my number, son. Hey, son, chill, son. I made a promo joint for you, my nigga. You alright? I gotta put this phone down, man. Hold on. This shit ain't working out. Brother gonna work it out. Let me tell you something. My pop shit, right? Like my pops, that nigga grew up in Manhattan Valley. Like that's like that area, like over there by Douglas Projects and shit, right? So, you know, it's black chicks and shit that live in that area. You know, that's the type of area where it's like, be a lot of like, you know, artsy type of music-y, artsy type of black chicks. You feel what I'm saying? That live around there, right? But like my pops put me on back in the days, like, he's like, yo, like, you know, just put me on, like, yo, the women that be in this area, spectacular. So anytime I be in that area, I just be noticing, like, bros be bad as a motherfucker over there. Like, I'm talking about Manhattan Valley, like, Broadway, though, like, you know, Broadway where the bread is at, like, you understand what I'm saying? Broadway and all of that, West End Avenue type of chicks that be over there, man, they be different, they be a different type of chick. That's the ill thing about New York City. Every section of New York City got a different type of chick swag. You understand what I'm saying? Word. Tony Red was populated. Franklin Ave Fox was popular. It's just this hoodie got me tight cold. My nose is running. I don't want to be wiping my nose and all of that too much on live. Ramble 79 was really good. Michael Davis, that's a fact. That Martin Luther King shit was crazy too. I think that was that the same episode where them niggas was eating the Luther? That was fucked up. Niggas had a burger called a Luther. Shit was a double cheeseburger on 2 glazed donuts. And then niggas started doing that. Like I told you, the Boondocks predicted mad shit, son. Remember that shit? The Luther, where they had the burger on glazed donuts? Niggas really came out with that shit, son. A burger on 2 glazed donuts, like the Luther. That's fucked up. It was fucked up that they called that shit the Luther, though. That was bad. U-Guard Omega was populated. Key Parker was really. Word, that was my shit. I got that thug in love. I want that thug in love. Nigga, Grandpop was like, what the hell is a thug in love? Like, what is that when you get all sensual with a woman and as soon as you about to lean in and give her a kiss, you bust upside her head and take her pocketbook? What the hell is that? Thug in love. That nigga Gangstalicious was dumb funny, son. Nigga was in the hospital bed. That nigga Riley came in the room. That nigga was like, he said, oh, it's just a little kid, man. What's up, little man? Nigga was in his motherfucking bed. That nigga Riley came in the room. That nigga was laying there. Nigga was like, nigga was scared to death. Nigga named Gangstalicious. Nigga said, Joe, we ain't got nothing to worry about, little man. You know, there's all type of police out there, man. You know, all type nigga Mos Def. That's Mos Def doing that voice. That nigga is fucking hilarious with that voice. That nigga was like, you ain't got nothing to worry about, we ain't got nothing to worry about, little nigga. You know what I mean? Police out there, all type of police out there. Nigga Rowley like, I ain't see no police. Nigga Rowley like, I ain't see no police. He said, what? Ain't no police out there? Not even a police in front of my door? I said, nah, ain't nobody out there. That nigga Gangstalicious was scared to death, nigga. He said, so it's all kids. I don't fear nothing but God. You know, now God is with me, you know. I don't fear nothing. I fear God. Because I thought you said you don't fear nothing but God. Correction. God and this nigga here. Nigga said you don't understand. This nigga got an imbalance. He said this nigga he's a sociopath. A nigga that was trying to kill a nigga Gangstalicious. Nigga said he got an imbalance. He got a chemical imbalance. The nigga said correction. God and this nigga right here. That shit was fucking funny, nigga. Nigga said, oh, Gangstalicious, you a punk, man. You scared. He said, nigga, you scared too, nigga. He said, I'm 11. He said, so what? You scared too, just like me. Listen, I'm tired of this gangster shit. I'm some regular nigga, man. I don't want none of this. That shit was dumb funny. But yo, man, that new app. Yeah, man, that new episode is dropping in 2 minutes, man. I mean, go follow my bro, the bro Spank that we doing the series with. Now I mean, his son, his Instagram is blondshooter_. You feel what I'm saying? And mad people calling me and shit, but I'm on live, baby. I'm on live, my Negroes. I'm gonna get back at y'all though. But your premiere is dropping in 1 minute. You heard? So I need y'all to jump up in there. All 96 heads that's up in there. Capo Chef was really good. Howard Gang in the building. You heard? Anytime y'all see Capo Chef in the building, just know Howard Gang is in the building. That's a nigga from my projects. You heard? So we always got a Brownsville eye in the chat room at all times, man. You heard? A verified Brownsville eyes in the chat room at all times, my nigga Capo Chef. Hold on, my nigga Capo Chef. What the fuck? Hold on, my nigga. How you ain't blued up? What the fuck is going on? Bugging out here, nigga. Thought you was blued up. Bugging the fuck out. But yo, that episode is premiering right now, my niggas. I'll meet y'all niggas over there. Pause. You heard? I might be able to jump back on live later on before that other episode drop at 4 o'clock. But make sure y'all come and tune back in at 4 o'clock for that new episode that's dropping. What's good, my brother? How you? All right? Subscribe. That's what's up, bro. Gen Pop Gang is in the building. We out here at all times. That's what up, my bro. I'm on live right now. I'm on live hollering at the peoples right now. Real talk. That Gen Pop Gang is out here at all times, baby. That Gen Pop Gang is out here at all times, you heard? But yeah, man, scream at the kid, meet me over there at the premiere. We getting it in.